Okay, testing. Movement shields. Looks okay. Ish. Okay, let's load this up. And hope it doesn't crash. Alright, just waiting for a couple of people. Actually, I think I'll get a drink while we're waiting. I can't help but notice that... No, yeah, the scene is completely misproportioned. Give me a second. This is so off. There. Okay. Not sure what that was about, but it was about. Hey there, Vinji. Waiting on Rift. And, Rio. I need a drink. I need a drink badly. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And there's Commandery Leon. Rio? Yes. So, Rio. Alright, now we're just waiting on Rift. Someone poke Rift. Let's see if he's still alive. None of my... Rift, if you're there, type something. For the love of God. No, nothing. There's Chew. Sorry, I needed to get bagels. The mic is not going any louder because if it goes any louder, then bad things start happening. Now, we left off with me basically just running into the casino. Yes, thank you, game. I'm gonna do a few things in Freeside, and then I'm going to take a short intermission and load a bunch of mods. And you'll understand why. I want you guys to see the difference. I want you guys to see the difference once the mods are loaded. And if you're downloading something or watching something, that would affect the buffering.
Hello.
Right.
Watch out!
Hey there, assholes. Let's talk to Mickey. Yes, they will be visual mods. You'll understand once they're loaded.
Hey, what can I get you? I only offer services if the... Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does... Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between... What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most... Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less and it ain't worth the risk. What do you say? Here you go. What do you want to know? They're the local energy weapon dealers in Freeside. When it comes to lasers and plasma, they're the only game in town, and they keep it that way. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside and ruthless to boot. But her brother, Jean-Baptiste Cutting, puts them all to shame. Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores. They're good folks, just don't cross them. They're known for tidying up loose ends with a bullet.
Alright, let's see what right, you want me to check out.
Welcome back. Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running. That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know.
Let's see. Tell me if the buffering gets better or worse, Vinji. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna eat. Stick and... this.
Check it out. Between the... What's your rush?
Edge. And he's on fire. Well, that happens. I'm trying to remember Mormon Fort. Does it actually have anything going
Hey.
on? Yeah, that's right. I need to pick up thingy-mabobs. Thingy-mabobs. No. Yes.
Are you here to drop off medical? Rates of injury and illness in Freeside. Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to... You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
You can pick up the one true husband. Yes. I can later, but I'm gonna have Boone stick with me, and you'll see why later. Besides, I like having Boone's highlight the enemy perks.
Just come see me.
Arcade, are you around here? Also, Rift, this is Rio. Rio, this is Rift. Rift is a chubby Raichu, and Rio is a chubby. Why am I chubby? I will never know, but deal with it. Welcome to Freeside. Let's go talk to the drunkards.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the tables
Howdy.
Okay.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get? I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers... Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need... If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in. All right, 50-50 if we hear you crossed us. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down.
I could
Real
hear
mixed
that
basket
over
of
the loud
fruits.
tape.
Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Okay, Rift meet Rio. Rio meet Rift. Rift is a chubby Raichu, and Rio is a chubby gorilla.
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye.
Also,
He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside.
Vinji is the sultry circle.
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. And interesting. Well, you're gonna need to speak with my brother, James.
Grex.
Grex is a bit cracked, but...
Hello, Garrett.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Really now? This is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply... They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys and... Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the Fixer, we're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost.
Alright.
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, if you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
A complete pervert. Okay.
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want... Just don't rough up the merchandise.
Yeah.
Okay,
Money.
you got yourself a deal. The best place to start would...
What was I doing?
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades.
Hey, Vinci. What's up? Have you ever run into a sex bot? I'm asking for a friend. Yep. Hey, the jackass.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king? Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to...
Ooh.
You know what? I think you and the king... Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Right. Hey, Rex.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. Charged? Pays must be added again. What did he... That's Pace for you. He means well. Now. Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you. I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gate? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, fella named... He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never... Specifically, I want you to hire him. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't... Okay then.
Right then, let's go do this. So I remember going through here and finding stuff. No, I should Also, I always love that the whiskey is, like, glowing. Like, that's neon whiskey right there. And yes, the king is fucking legit. He's the legitest.
You want someone dead?
Dead. Really dead. Do you want someone really dead?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
No, it's.
If it can be
if I
bought, it
remember
can be found.
correct. Oh, my head is throbbing. That's not good.
Hello.
Oh, I'm already in a suit. What is my speech at? It's an even 50.
Howdy. I've been around a while, currently working for the Follower. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipment, the one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need it? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around free.
No. When I say escort, I mean.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like... They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my tell the Garretts I'll talk to...
Alright. Arcade. Gambler. Arcade.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a... Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims. For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere. I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river. Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar. I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way. Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended. See?
I'll pick him up later. Maybe I'll get him real drunk first before I pick him up. While I'm here. Whoa. Isn't there also something? Yes. Thank you.
Can I help you? That's phenomenal. They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply. Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are
God,
always
this
looking
game
for a
is so well
victim,
written.
and the local
Why do you say
families are
that?
just sitting back making caps on the mess.
I mean, I agree with you,
Freeside
but
is in
I want to
dire
hear your
need,
reasoning.
but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide. There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan... Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own. Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up. The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chem... In Freeside, the drunks and...
Okay. Think. What time is it? Alright. Since I know Rio has to... I cannot wait while I'm standing on a bit of rubble. Since I know, Rio has to flee, and everyone apparently is tired right now, I'm going to...
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
head to the, Lucky 38, do that, and then we'll load up the mods, and you can get to see what this place looks like when it's been retooled. And trust me, it looks gorgeous. Yeah, it's told from a bunch of different perspectives. It's realistic. Like, as realistic as you can get with all of this.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past... The name's Old Ben. I've been... Till...
Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Ben. And then rockets. Hi.
You have been warned. Extermination imminent. Submit to a credit check or present. Thank you.
Do not shoot me. Do not shoot me, friends. I am just a courier.
partner. You come for a peek. The place to get started is Lockheed 38. See, that's where you find Mr. House. New vet. Yeah!
The house always wins. About that.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you. I see you brought some... Where to, partner?
Alright, up we go.
Penthouse floor.
Hello, Jane.
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House is with... I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you. Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any... In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look... You do?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, Odo, what do you have to talk to me about?
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see? Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress. Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
What DS9 ref? This is Odo. This is the guy that plays Odo.
Very well. 5 times the bonus. Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum. It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops. It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him. Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened. To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along, a more than suitable replacement.
You never... Well, I guess not many people would notice, but yeah, I'm very good at placing voices. I'm very good at placing sounds as well. This is Odo.
Why didn't Victor enter? Goodsprings is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed. It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage. You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some... You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak. Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm
Alright, with that said and done, I'm going to save here. And we're going to load up the mods. Obviously I have to shut this down, otherwise the entire thing shits itself, but I'll keep the stream running for a couple moments and put on music, because why the flip not? I'll be kind. I'll put music on for you to listen to. Oh god, why is my screen green? Weird. Okay. Stream music. come on, load faster, by damn you. I'm not asking a lot. Make them worse. Oof! All of my oof. Okay, that's better. Why is there no music? secret stream wasn't sure. This music has me amped up. Yes, I have good music. And then I have this. Nope. I can't change it. How many people are watching? Because I don't have an idea of how many. No, wrong button. Fuck. Muddy! Zola! Hey guys, how are you? I wasn't sure if I had given Muddy a... No, I didn't give you a link. I am so sorry. I should have. You said you were at work, so I figured it'd be rude for me to do that. Also, Zola, you don't have to hide. The people here won't eat you. Normally. Now, I am installing one, and only one, functionality mod. And I am going to disable... I am going to disable most of the functionality. But it'll be semi-clear later why I installed the functionality. This mod actually makes Fallout 4 play similar to Fallout... or makes this game play similar to Fallout 4. In that... it adds some quality of life stuff, like sprinting and grenade guns, because grenade buttons. Alright, gotta kill the music. And And loading, and I'll be real honest, this will probably crash, but you know what? Let's go with it. You gonna crash, you motherfucker? No. No, I'm holding my breath. Holding my breath here. There might just be like one or two crashes at the start. And then it just smooths out for whatever reason. I don't fully understand it. Alright, here we go. Let's see how much difference it makes. How much difference it Yep, I speak English. I speak English good. Oh, there we go. Wow. That sudden shift. Holy shit. Welcome to the Lucky 30 Minutes.
Have a nice day.
Hey, Victor. Great. I've got to turn parts of this off. Slower backpedaling. Yes. No. Yes, that's the main thing. No. Yes. No. Yes, no, yes, no. Settings. Stealth fields is null. Zoom is primary. Aid is that. Okay, but yes, I can now run, because I can now run. Victor, could you take
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets... Enjoy the day.
Cocktail lounge. Just wait until we get outside. It'll... The difference will be drastic. Where the fuck is this? I remember it was in the bar, right? Wow, that's really slow. Slot machine. Does anyone remember where the snow globe is? Anyone at all? Oh yeah, I was supposed to also install a music mod, but I'll do that next time. Also, fuck it, I don't feel like dealing with that. Center counter, the bar. Again, I'll check it later. Alright, cross your fingers that everything don't crash. Also, hope Boom's still out here.
Hey,
So
you
good
there.
for you to
I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crusher.
Yeah, thank you.
What is it?
Now look at Boone. Look at Boone.
I've got you.
back up. Let's go.
That's crazy.
I thought nobody has ever been inside that place.
That one must be important around here.
Right then. What happened? I put on mods. Most of this stuff is... people keep saying that most of this stuff took ideas from Fallout 4. In actuality, most of the stuff that's used in Fallout 4 came from these mods.
Thank you for visiting New Base.
Also, it is now dark. Welcome to darkness. What was I supposed to do again? Oh yeah, I need to collect caps from people. One of them's over here, I do believe. Yes, he looks like a Totino's Pizza Roll. I will agree with this.
Hey. Hello. Lovely to meet you. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply... If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. I'm short 90 caps or so, but I have a few cartons of cigarettes and some sunscreen. At this point, I'll have to return to California to start anew. I haven't got a cap to...
Poor woman. Well, there she goes.
Hello again. I've done a bit of everything around here. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Yeah, this is a realistic darkness compared to the completely bright, dark time.
Exactly one of the reasons I
Plus
got
it
out
highlights
of that
the
job.
lighting
Too
mod
many
that I
shifty
got.
characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half a... You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying. After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd... Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy. Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all
Yes,
of my
the glow will
belongings
get
and booted
even
back
better.
into
Just
Freeside.
trust me on this.
From there, I didn't have a lot of career
Also,
options,
there's gonna be
as
weather.
My rep was destroyed, so the escort job sort of fell into my lap. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore. Yep, I was damn good at my... When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pit. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to... I'm retired, but life has been a bit... Ah, I get you. So you think because of... I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
You know, I really could, but I don't like sending him in.
All right.
You'll see who I normally send. Dear God, I gotta get a helmet. I'm half tempted to just spawn in a helmet so I can see in the fucking dark, but... she's running off. I'm stumbling around in the dark. That is New Vegas. Right, I need to... Oh, when it rains here, it gets interesting. I played for about a half an hour with the weather mod on. Holy shit, this stuff happened. Strange. What time is it? The light should be on. That's very strange. It's loaded, but the lights aren't on. Weird. Ah, well. I'll work it out later. Let me see. Santiago.
How are you today? Santiago is...
Oh my god, his eyes are even more screwed up with character mods on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, darling, I'm just gonna look over here.
Santiago does not owe... Indeed, Santiago is a poet among pretenders. If you're here to collect for the Garretts, Santiago is debt-free.
4 ideas took from... No, not... Well, actually, I don't know if there's red storms.
I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the caps. I do the Santiago Act to get out of paying for services every once in a while. I didn't... I am honored they... Bye.
Oh, see ya. Alright, 2 of 3 of the hookers, and now I've gotta find the sex ball. Sex but. Run. Run.
Hello there. Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps? Oh, yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me? Look, I've got the caps right here. Okay.
Thanks for not killing me. No. Alright, let's go get a sex ball. I need a ranger helmet. Or power armor helmet. Wait, isn't there a power armor helmet in... What? Make sure only activate blah blah blah. Make sure blah blah blah. Close quick blah. Okay, thank you, buddy. There we go. Moods, cheat menu, help. Weather shuffle. Thank you. End of time. No. Silent Hell. Well, that happened. Weird. The lighting mod should be active in some. Oh god, I'm walking over a car. Should be active in certain places, but it's not. I need to make sure that it's working right. Is this the right way? I forget.
Hey.
Oh, game.
Good to see a friend of our government.
Well, the Electro City thing is on, but... Oh, he's, right. Wonder why... Oh, excuse me. Wonder why some of the lights aren't working already. Like, I know this one is supposed to be on, but it's not. No. I did something wrong. I'll need to fix it later. Alright, let's fight some deadly, deadly rats. Hello?
Spotted.
Alright. Oh, hi. Okay. Fallout physics at its greatest. Right, okay. This has enough motion coming. If I can find anything to remove them. Oh, okay, that works. Program sex bot routine. And we have Fisto.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position. Servos active.
Because why not? Because the dialogue is just humorous after this.
Operation complete. Numbness will subside. Yes?
Okay. There's that. How am I doing on, I need to dump a bunch of shit. I need to come back here later. Let's be honest, I won't. Okay, the last place I need to go, I believe... Has chat died? Also, I need to restart the stream short order. Those Projectron arms aren't small either. No, they ain't. Though everyone assumes that he's using his arms.
You got any grog? Hey, you got any change, man? I got 5 kids to feed. I'll give you 5 caps for the roaming.
I can't even.
Where to, partner? High roller suite.
Home sweet home. Oh, it's still bugged even now. Remember correctly, there's stuff around, stuff worth mentioning. Of course, I'm half blind, so... Open trunk, pillow, stoof. You'll hear me say stoof a lot. Touch. Snow globe. Oh, it's actually animated. His name's Fisto, so yeah. Okay, time to let's try that again. Time to dump a bunch of stuff. Scalpel, surgical tubing, except one. bun. Yes, thank you for that wonderful sound, game. Oh, I can do that here. Can I not see what these are? Oh, wonderful. God, I hate that the take all button is also the confirm button for dumping stacks. That still pisses me off to today. Okay, I am going to restart the stream, and we will continue on into hell.